right, guys, we'll get started in a second.
You guys can come to this side.
All right, guys. I apologize for the delay in this. We had some technical errors there. We had to create a new YouTube link. But now we're aware of what happened to Mr. Nunez on Friday over the weekend. He was involved in a motor vehicle accident. Fortunately, he did pass away. So it's really hard on everybody. Students that he has had in class, current and former, for the PE and wellness department, and then for his family. He had a wife and he had a 4-month-old at home. So that's just, it's heartbreaking knowing that he's not going to be there for his son Kostas, who's 4 months old. So it's heartbreaking. A few notes that I want to give you guys. If you want, there's a support link available for you guys to join. If you physically want to go down to room 103, not room 103, that's the teachers. If you want to go to the college and career room, there's supports there for you as well, in-person support. At any time, if you need to step out to go to the bathroom or to get water, please do so. Okay. What we can do and what we're encouraging people to do, teachers, students, is over there are, you can write a letter, you can write a card to Mr. Nunez's family to show your support and give encouragement. Also, how Mr. Nunez has impacted your life. So, if it's anything positive that you think the family would want to hear, I think that they would like that a lot. So you can fill it out, you can drop it in the box, and then it's going to go to the family. Next one, I kind of touched on this already, but take time for self-care. I know especially if you knew Mr. Nunez personally, the impact that he had on everybody, he genuinely went above and beyond to meet everyone else's needs. He put people before himself, and if you knew him as a person, you knew that he did. Next, we're creating a memorial outside. We started it during 4th period. There's going to be a big poster, pictures of Mr. Nunez. You could sign your name, leave a message, you could leave flowers, that sort of thing. So obviously, you might not have flowers today at this moment, but tomorrow or the rest of the week, there'll be an opportunity for you to leave flowers. It's going to be right as you walk in, the main entrance to the screen. There's a little open area to the left side, kind of right across from the hill. That's where it's going to be. I guess just on my end here, I know we've been asking to share stories and that sort of thing. I know we don't have all the staff here, but the last day, I remember being with Mr. Nunez on Thursday. On Thursday, if you remember, it was a beautiful day. We combined our fifth and sixth year, our fifth year classes. And we went outside Oz Park for a walk. We were walking around Oz Park for 3 laps, so pretty much took the class. And we were just talking about life. We were just talking about everything and anything. And it was just, when we were talking, we had a meeting fourth period. And honestly, that's my last memory of Mr. Nunez. It was a great memory. It sucks. You leave work on Thursday, bye Mr. Nunez, or bye Alan, we'll see you next week. All right, man, sounds good. And you never see me. That's a tough pill to swallow. His son's baptism was supposed to be yesterday. So that's postponed now too. It's difficult. Ms. Nunez, you want to share your story?
Yeah, if those guys that knew Mr. Nunez probably have very similar feelings and emotions that I had towards him. He and Mr. Lascano were the two that interviewed me over the summer to bring me in. And in an interview, I was a little nervous, but as soon as I opened up the screen, I saw him and Mr. Lascano both had big smiles on their face, very approachable, very welcoming, and that was a testament to who he was as a person. He never wanted anybody feeling uncomfortable, didn't want anybody ever to feel anything but happiness. And those of you guys that had him as a teacher know that firsthand. And those of you guys that see him in the hallways and saw him, he'd always have a smile on or always had good vibes around him. And I think that's something that we can continue to live on through him, is having that upbeat personality, not letting things affect us. Something that he put at the bottom of his emails, and that's something that, if you ever emailed him or received an email from him, you receive this message at the bottom of it. And so he would always finish off with a signature that said, laugh when you can, apologize when you should, and don't worry about the things you can't change. Be strong when you are weak, brave when you are scared, and humble when you are victorious. Be your own inspiration. Give yourself credit for how far you've already come. Life is not about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. All the days you wake up, you have one job, and that is to be or to get better every single day. Refuse to be average. And if you look at all of us PE teachers, we're all wearing a little excerpt from that signature that he signed off with. We're wearing green as well because he was a huge advocate for mental health. If you guys had him in class, he talked a lot about mental health. And so it's something where we know he would be very proud to see that we took away a message from him. And the message that we take from him, we want to continue to project every single day to you guys, especially for those guys that didn't know him. We're going to try our best to keep his legacy living on. And I know that we will, and you guys that were his students, I know you guys will as well. Anybody has anything to add about Mr. Nunez? We would love to hear it. I'm sure the live stream would love to hear it. If you don't, you want to express yourselves in other ways for him and his family, we do have some markers, some paper, stuff over there where you could write a letter to his family. Even if you want to just do a poster like it says right there, Mr. Nunez, thank you for being the light in our crazy world. So like things like that where we can just post around the gym. I think that would be something that he would appreciate, we would appreciate. So everybody has their own ways of coping with things. So if you'd rather get up and move around, you can go to the small gym. If you want to stick around and talk or play pickleball, because that's what he loved. He loved pickleball. So we will be playing pickleball in here. Whoever wants to come up and play can play. But again, it is kind of just whatever you need for yourself to kind of get through this if it is affecting you. All right, because I know some of us may not know him, but may still feel a certain way. So today is going to be for coping, for finding out how we want to go about it. So anything else, Coach?
Then that's all we have. If you want, another thing to help is Mr. Nunez's family created a GoFundMe. If you would like details on the GoFundMe, maybe some of you have already donated. That's awesome. But if you'd like the link for the GoFundMe, come see me and I'll provide the link for the GoFundMe for him and his family. Okay. Again, this is all we're going to do this period. If you'd like to play pickleball, you're more than welcome to. Again, as Mr. Andrea said, that was his favorite game, so I hope you enjoy that. Please leave a message. Right. That's all we have for you guys. Thank you.
The computer's charged.
I charged it last period.
Yep.
Is it good?
100%. Yeah. Perfect.
What's that?
Yeah, I saw that. Perfect.
Euro. I'm in a new meeting.
Oh yeah, I did get it. What was on the other end? You guys can go there.
Mr. Andreas, are you doing the basketball?
It's been a long way without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, the things we've been through. Then I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family? Family's all that we got. Everything I would do, you was standing there by my side. And now you gon' be here before the last time.
Without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Come a long way from where we began. So I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
First you both go out your way in the vibe is feeling strong to a small, turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood comes first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family? Family's all that we got. Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side. And now you're gonna be with me for the last one.
So let the light guide your way. Hold every memory as you go. And every road you take will always lead without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you
Was he in there?
Yeah. Same with the other two that were talking to us.
still here. Seems like yesterday, drop the show. I laid the track, you lock the flow. So far, hanging on the block. Notorious, they got you know that. Life ain't easy, words can express what you need. Even though you're gone, it's still a team. Do your family out, fill your team. In the future, can't wait to see. Over the dates for me, reminisce sometimes. Back then, took my brain. Try to black it out when it plays again. When it's swift and it's hard to see. And imagine the pain I feel if you didn't get half the breath. I'm still living life after death. Every move I make, every single day, and the times I pray, thinking of if you feel away, one night
Would you want to go do the And there's like this three-hole stand that's like you have to wait on the field almost half. It's like a really short field goal. Not everybody.
I brought you guys snacks and carrots.
Yeah, so thank you. You don't understand. You don't get it. You don't get it. Yeah. He's not thinking that. Nothing wrong. It's basically kind yeah, I wouldn't say it's anything special. Buy me one. For what? Alright, whatever you want. I'm willing to give it to you for free, but if you want to throw something. Yeah, you have bucks? Alright, because I do have extras. I got you. Because I just went to, I went back, I did that with my old and my buddy last summer was like, oh, I'm going to get my whole new flat. So he gave me a whole new something. So he didn't give me a couple of revenue, like, extra to go. So I got yeah, we'll go. And we'll go. Just worry about getting better. I had a buddy that was but don't be a trip on that. You said if you lose on the ball, but at some point it's all about the it's not about it's about getting straight. But my first summer I was really like making good points. If I was striking it the same way every time, and well, I was fine. If I was shrinking, I was like, no, that was that's like 90. Yeah, she got it. I'll go to
As a child, there were the times I didn't get it, but you kept me alive. I didn't know I didn't show. Sometimes I miss you around the time. The days you bring, I never let you know. You never what to say, you wait things to
everybody, have a good day. Thank you.
Oh, yes. You sweet dog.
Thank you. Oh yeah. Let's see what Alan. He was on the next one getting it, and he didn't get it, so we're gonna have. He's like, oh man, I really want that food couple of shades. To Alan, I'm gonna shop. Oh, it's good. So what? Totally worth it. So worth it. I like this. This is delicious.
It's actual fruit pebbles.
And milk. Hey, you guys can go sit on the other side there. We're all going to meet on that side.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Can you help me move this over?
Yeah.
I believe so. It's freshman, first and second period, third. Hi guys. We'll get started here. I know definitely now in the day, as the PE class is what we're doing here. One of our colleagues, one of your teachers, Mr. Nunez, passed away in an accident Friday night. something that you can't really plan for, you can't prepare for, and everyone is just devastated, from the teachers to the students, former and past, and then most importantly to his family. He was behind a wife and then a 4-month-old kid. And that might be the most tragic part right there, is for the 4-month-old boy. So it's difficult to talk about. As a wellness department, we not only do we work together, but we're also friends, and we come outside of work. We went to Christmas parties together, we had birthday parties together. So it's really tough. That was tough. So what I'm going to tell you right now are just some different supports that you can use, that we have used. The wellness team during fourth period, we went to go see the crisis unit, and we sat down as a team to talk about things. So that's going to be available to you as well. There's a link. All the teachers posted in Google Classroom. You should have the same announcement from every single teacher. Okay. Support link if you want to speak to a counselor, a wellness teacher, or an administrator, or a member of the CCS crisis team. Okay, so that link is available for you. There's also the College and Career Office, which is downstairs, right before the exit out of the building. You can go there to get support as well. Another thing that we're doing, and several students are doing, is over there in the corner. You can write a letter or a note to Nunez or to his family about the impact that he has had on your life, or any words of encouragement that you may have for the family. For anyone that's remote, you can do the same thing, and then we're collecting them. You can drop it off to a friend, or and have them bring it in person, or drop it off yourself. Next, Mr. Nunez, for those that have him, was very big into meditation and taking care of yourself. Okay. So first class today, if you need to, okay, we do a self-meditation. Remember that it's important to take care of yourself as well, okay? Especially if you're directly impacted by this. We know that Mr. Nunez was a beloved teacher. If you had him, if he was in your life, regardless in the role of a student or a colleague, he always put other people before himself. Always went out of his way to make sure that you were doing okay. So so for today, if you need to self-meditate, if you need to go to the counselor, if you ever need to step out to the bathroom or get a drink of water, please do so. Currently, we are working on a memorial outside of the school, right when you walk in to the main entrance to get your screener. We're working on a memorial. There's going to be you could put flowers, you could sign a poster, so that's in the work, and that'll be totally ready to go sometime this week, maybe tomorrow or on Wednesday. Right. I guess what I've been telling everyone is my story with Mr. Nunez. It was just the last time I saw him. It was on Thursday. Thursday we had a really nice day. It was perfect. There was not a cloud in the sky. We combined our fifth period classes, so we co-teach our classes. We went outside to Oz Park just to do laps around Oz Park. It was a beautiful day. So we're doing about 3 laps about Oz Park, and we're just talking about everything. We're talking about life. His his son was going to be baptized yesterday. Obviously it didn't happen, but so he was super excited about his son being baptized on Sunday. He was talking about his future plans and buying a house and all this stuff. And it's just sad. And I guess what I am thankful for is that is my last memory with him. It is positive. And it was just Mr. Nunez to a T. It really sucks. Thursday, at the end of the day, Mr. Nunez and I share an office, sits right next to me. So I'm leaving to come teach my 8th period class, and it's like, all right, Alan, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great weekend. Hope everything goes well with your son's baptism. And I'm like, yeah, man, that sounds great. See you later. And then that's it. You know? It stinks. It really just. There's. I don't know. I just had a loss of words.
Yeah, my experience that I've been telling is, Mr. Oscano talked about the last time he saw him, and my experience is the first time I met him. It was through a screen, but it was in an interview process, and I was feeling nervous. And when I got onto the call, I had his smiling face, Mr. Oscano's smiling face, and just a very welcoming two guys that were going to be interviewing me. And that just was a very small example of how he always was. He wanted everybody to feel comfortable in his presence. He wanted everybody to feel happy, and he would reach out to people if they weren't feeling, up or happy. And so he was a big advocate for mental health. And so that's why we're wearing green, is to honor him, along with different things that our shirts say that were also things that he said. And so where we pulled these phrases from were his email signature. So if you ever emailed him or got an email from him, you would see at the bottom a nice long message. And so I'm going to read the message out because it's something that I feel like we could all take into our lives and apply to our lives. So at the end of each of his emails, it would say, laugh when you can, apologize when you should, and don't worry about the things you can't control or you can't change. Be strong when you are weak, brave when you are scared, and humble when you are victorious. Be your own inspiration. Give yourself credit for how far you've already come. Life is not about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. All the days you wake up, you have one job, and that is to get better every single day. Refuse to be average. Those are all things that he said he lived by, he believed in, and it's something that we as a school should continue with his legacy and live by those words every day. I think it is only going to be beneficial to us if we can live by what he was talking about every day. So again, it is very difficult because he was, we are a department, we are a PE department, but we are also a team and a family. And so it really hits home really hard. But we will get through it all together as a school, as a community. The one thing that we could do today, if you don't want to sit and meditate and sit and, think about it, you could get up and play his favorite sport. His favorite game was pickleball. So we have the net set up for that. We have pickleball paddles, balls back there. So you can play that if you'd like. But again, everybody has their own way of navigating through these situations. So whatever you need to do, we fully support you. Okay. Anything else for this one?
No, that's guys, staff, consultant, Ms. Mom, Mr. Martinez. All right, again, Alan loves pickleball, Nunez loves pickleball, so I know we enjoyed the game today. We would hang out on the beach. But what I really encourage you to do, interact at all,
Yeah, it's fruit. You gonna get one? You want to try it?
I'll get one. I got mine. I'll go for this. You give up?
Did you get after that food?
Okay.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. You in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
See you again.
We've come a long way
Came a long way.
from where we began.
You know we
Oh,
started.
I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Tell you.
When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling stronger with small. Turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, and the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach. So remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you're gonna be with me for the last one.
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
This right here goes out to everyone that has lost someone but truly love. Check it out. Seems like yesterday we used to rock the show. I laced the track, you locked the flow. So far from hanging on the block of dough. Notorious, they got to know that life ain't always what it seemed to be. Words can't express what you mean to me. Even though you're gone, we still a team. Through your family, I'll fulfill your dreams. In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gate for me. Reminisce sometime. The night they took my friend. Try to black it out, but it plays again. When it's real, feeling's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. Give anything to hear half the breath. I know you're still living your life after death.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you've been away. What a life to take, what a part to break, I'll be missing you.
It's kinda hard with you not around. Know you in heaven smiling down, watching us while we pray for you. Every day we pray for you, till the day we meet again. In my heart is where I keep you, friend. Memories give me the strength I need to proceed, the strength I need to believe. My thoughts bigger than this can't define. Wish I could turn back the hands of time. Us in the six, shop for new clothes and kicks. You and me taking flicks, making hits, stages they receive you on. Still can't believe you're gonna give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break, I'll be missing you. Somebody tell me what one that morning when this life is over. I know I'll see your face.
Every day is passing. It's the day I get closer. See you again.
Every step I take, every move I make, I'm listening all day and time I play. I'm picking up the pace. When you get away, what a life to take, what a time to break. I'll be missing you. Every step I take, every move I make, everything all day and the time I play. I'll be missing
Sorry, I've never told. Lord, now it's too late to go away, so far away.
never said I
What's up, dude?
without your smile. Feeling, knowing you hear me, it keeps me alive, alive. And I know you said me from heaven. Like so many lost along the way, and I know we're meant to be together. Once we die,
I never should assumed you'd always be there. I took your breath for granted, but I always did. I still appreciate. Now we live to the brighter.
This is for my people who just lost somebody. Your best friend, your baby, your man, or your lady. You never say so lost the grip. You will never say there's a time, there were times I didn't get it, but you kept me alive. I'm playing jokes sometimes, Sunday mornings, and I miss you. And I could talk through all the long days celebration brings. You never let me know it, you never let it show because you love me. You never lost me. There's so much more left to say if you were with me today. Never knew I could hold like this. And every day I wish you could do all the time. Wish you could try not to die. I'm so yours, so bad. Still I can go on. Back and next to you. It's like a fantasy. My heart is got a chance to see how good I've done. You never got to see me back in I wish that we could spend a holiday together. I never used to talk again at night. But the teddy bear you gave me, that it felt so tight. I couldn't make it through whatever. It's so hard to accept the fact you're gone forever. I know I could not like this. And every day your life goes on. You go goodbye. Wish you could try not to cry. As time goes by, I'm sure that you will reach the better place. Like you're the world to see your face. And back and next to you, looks like you're gone too soon. Not the hardest thing to do.
So I had no idea that that kept the top. I had no idea. thank you for finding your way over here. I'm sure you guys saw the signs of the building, and by this point in the day, we kind of know why we're here. Unfortunately, on Friday evening, Mr. Nunez was involved in a motor vehicle accident, and he did not survive. So it's just been a very traumatic weekend for all of us, his colleagues, his students, and then most importantly, his family. For those that have had Mr. Nunez in the past, you know how much he loved his family. He, just in January, he had a little boy in Costas, and yesterday was actually supposed to be the baptism of Costas, and so it's devastating for everybody. As a department, yes, we all work together, but we are also good friends. We go to each other's Christmas parties, we go to each other's birthday parties. It's really difficult to process. And for those that have Mr. Nunez or had encounters with him, you know he always had a smile on his face, always an optimistic person, a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, always put other people before him. He would always ask, what can I do to help you? And that's just the type of person he was. So it's crushing to, it's a tough pill to swallow. A few things that we've been saying, that we've been going through with all our classes. There's a support link that was emailed to you guys earlier today. Please use that if you're struggling or if you need just that added support. Right? You can speak to a counselor, you can speak to one of us, a wellness teacher, an administrator, or a member of the crisis team. So these counselors and crisis team members, they're trained professionals and they deal with these sorts of things. Next is what we're encouraging everyone to do. Write a letter to the Nunez family to give encouragement. We have a table set up over there where write a letter or a note to the Nunez family, and we're going to deliver that to the family. So we highly encourage everybody to do that. Mr. Nunez, for those that have had him in class, was really big on self-care and taking care of your body holistically, mind, body, soul. So he was really big into guided meditation. If you would like to take tonight today to use it as a guided meditation, please do so. Okay, take care of yourself. Otherwise, we do have pickleball set up here. Mr. Nunez's favorite game was pickleball. Okay, so please feel free to play pickleball in honor of Mr. Nunez. Finally, or not finally, but continuing, there will be a memorial set up, where we're working on it right now. It's going to be outside the main entrance as you're walking into the building on the left. There's a bunch of trees and grass there. There's a little bench. That's going to be a memorial for Mr. Nunez, and we're going to have a sign. You could sign the sign and all that stuff. In a couple days, it will be more complete, but please keep that in mind. There's also a GoFundMe page created by his family. If you have not seen it already, you can reach out to one of the wellness staff, and we will send you the link for that GoFundMe. Even if it's $5, whatever it is, it goes straight to the family to help them with whatever they need. What I've done with the other classes is I've shared my personal, the last memory that I've had with Mr. Nunez. It was on Thursday of last week. If you guys remember Thursday, it was a beautiful sunny day. I don't think it was hot in the sky. It was like 55 degrees, 60 degrees. Mr. Nunez and I, we co-teach 5th period. So we brought both of our classes outside Downs Park. Let's go for a walk outside Downs Park. 3 laps around, and all he would talk about was his wife Sophia and his son Kostas and the future that they had. Mr. Nunez had a few opportunities coming up for him, and he was just about to hit full stride. He's talking about buying a 3 flat, like the ones that are right across from the freshman building. He was going to live in the first floor, and he was going to rent out the other 2 for supplemental income. So, I mean, we were just talking about everything. And for me personally, that's the last memory that I have with him, and I'm so thankful that it is positive, and that we had that positive interaction for 40 minutes walking around Oz Park. But I guess my takeaway message here is, guys, you never know what's going to happen minute to minute, hour to hour, day to day. Your life can change drastically in an instant. And obviously that's the case here. Thursday, when I leave, Mr. Nunez he doesn't have classes 7th and 8th period this year. I was leaving to go to my 8th period class on Thursday, and I knew Mr. Nunez was taking Friday and Monday off. I was like, all right, Alan, I'll have a great weekend. Hope your son's baptism will go well, and then I'll see you on Tuesday. Like, yeah, all right, man, I'll see you later. And then that's it. And you never see him, you never speak to him again. Like, it changes that quick, guys. So what I'm trying to tell you is make sure that you tell people in your life that you love them. You just tell people that you love them. Tell people that you love them.
So my story of Mr. Nunez, it's not so much the last time I saw him, but the first time I met him. It was through Google Meet for my interview, and I was nervous, came in, he had a huge smile on his face, that's just kind of who he is. He was always very welcoming, and those of you guys that have had him knew that he would do anything to help you feel comfortable in the situation you were in. And so this is, like Mr. Lascano said, we are a department, but we're a team, we're a family. And so this one, it's something where you see him one day and the next he's gone. And it's a tough pill to swallow. But I know what he would have wanted us to do is to stay positive and to find a reason for all this tragedy. And I think right now we're still trying to figure that out, but we will through his strength. I think we will. And he was always just a positive man. Smile on his face. Anytime you see him in the hallway, he'd always have good vibes and good energy coming from him. And that's something that we hope to continue to move on with his legacy is that good vibes and always being positive. In his email, he signs off, and the things that he says when he signs off are all super important, and you see it written across all of our chests. We all have a different line from his signature, and so his signature reads, laugh when you can, apologize when you should, and don't worry about the things you can't change. Be strong when you are weak, brave when you are scared, and humble when you are victorious. Be your own inspiration. Give yourself credit for how far you've already come. Life is not about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. All the days that you wake up, you have one job, and that is to get better every single day. Refuse to be average. And he lived by those words. He didn't just write them just to write them. He lived by those words, and those of you guys that know him know exactly how he lived his life and know that all of that he said right there was accurate, and he practiced what he preached. And so that's something that we can take away from it is his positivity and his good vibes, and the way that he carried himself was a very admirable way of doing it. It's Colin.
I had more that I wanted to say, but I'm having a hard time right now. But we are wearing these shirts for him. We all have these fanny packs on because that was kind of his signature. When he started teaching in the school 2 years ago, I thought that was the most brilliant thing. I used to, every time I took my classes outside, I would have my backpack on.